Hello, everyone. This is David Bryant, Mr. Support Friend. I'm a support coach, entrepreneur, and the team leader for the U Plus 2 team. And I'd like to welcome you to this overview for a brand new wellness and technology company called Energy Wave. This is something that I'm very excited about. I've been reaching out to my friends, family members, also people on social media to share what Energy Wave has to offer because I've been involved with referral-based programs in the wellness space in particular for 25 plus years. I overcame my own health challenge many years ago. I used to be a professional songwriter. I wrote songs for a lot of big music artists like Whitney Houston and many others in the 80s. I did really well, but I got sick with something called chronic fatigue syndrome, totally changed the direction of my life. I learned about natural health and wellness. A friend shared a product with me. I shared that product with others because it worked for me. And ever since then, I've been involved with referral-based programs, especially those involved with wellness, because I know that's really important. But we're also living in a day and age of technology, and AI is probably the hottest topic along with crypto and blockchain and all those things. But people are looking for solutions in both of these categories as far as products and services. And Energy Wave has both to offer and a rewards plan that compensates people even if they don't buy a product. And I want to say that again because all of us join social media sites, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Chat GPT, even, right? And those have product offerings that they offer, like ads or premium services. And when people buy, those of us who built those communities, we don't receive anything. But in this referral program in particular, people can join for free. And that's what I'm going to encourage you to do. If you like anything that you hear, just get a free account because it positions you to empower others when they need something that Energy Wave offers, and you get rewarded regardless of whether or not you've bought anything or not. Now, if you decide you want to go further than that and you buy products yourself, which is what most people do, then you're going to get even more possibilities with the rewards program that Energy Wave has. This is a little bit different than the typical things that are out there, and I'm going to point those things out to you. Now, I also want to say this. If I reached out to you on social media because we have a regional event coming up in one of your areas, or maybe you know people who live in one of those areas, please get back to me and I can show you how you can get the information for that. What I usually suggest people do is get a free account with Energy Wave. So you've already got that, so you could share with people ahead of the event. But then also you'll be able to show up to the event and already be in position. Company leaders, the corporate executives are at these events. So look at anywhere if there's an actual address or an indication of where the next event is. Look at that somewhere around where this video it is. It might be on my site, it might be out on social media, or get back to me and you can be able to do that. And also, just quickly, I'm Mr. Support Friend on all of social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Just look me up. And then if you want to join after you've seen this overview that I do, you want to go to the u plus2team.com, the u plus2team.com. Sign up, get your free account. You'll be part of my referral network. I've already built so many people this way. It's just like social media sites. We built AOL, MySpace, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We all did that. And whenever an ad is bought on those platforms, whenever there's an upgrade to a premium service, we don't share in any of the revenue. In this business model, you will be able to share regardless of whether you've bought anything yourself. That's the key. You don't have to buy something to make something, and that opens up for everybody. Just get a free account and position yourself. All right, so let's find out about Energy Wave. Enough about me talking about all that, which I get excited about. So, what is Energy Wave? Energy Wave is a performance driven, premium quality wellness and AI technology company designed to fuel your energy, focus, and income. More than energy, it's a lifestyle. We like to call it a movement. The company combines advanced wellness products, smart AI digital tools, a powerful community, and a simple rewards plan, all built to help you feel better, perform better, and earn better. Quality products, tools, and rewards for you and your family. And you can share this with others as well. Now, what I love about this is Energy Wave is structured off of two numbers that all you have to do is remember these two numbers, the number two and the number four. And as I go through this, I'm going to show you how that applies to the products and to the rewards plan. And both of those are very simple and easy for people to understand and share. So let's start with the first two. Number one, the company, and number two, the community. Those are your first two of the four key elements. And then the second two, number three, the products, and number four, the rewards. So let's start breaking that down and simplify this. This is so easy for people to understand. The company. Energy Wave is a division of Bluegenics Naturals LLC based in Las Vegas, Nevada, with company leadership in North Carolina, Florida, and Canada. We actually have our first event. I'm talking to you right now, recording this in March of 2026. In April, we have our first regional event of many to come in North Carolina. So that's awesome. Some of the management team is there. We have other people in Florida, some of our holistic practitioner people, and then also in Canada, some of the leadership team is spread out and we're growing. It's absolutely wonderful. The leadership team is made up of professionals, innovators, visionaries driven by one mission to redefine energy for the modern world, right? Very, very powerful statement. Now, here's where you come in. Here's where I come in. Together, the community. Energy Wave is committed to building a community of doers, dreamers, and achievers who ride the wave of energy and possibility every single day. I love this statement. We're building a movement and we invite you to join us. If you just said that to people, a lot of people are saying, well, what kind of movement? You can build your own individual sub movement within the bigger movement of the community, right? If you have particular interests or want to target a certain group of people, whatever it might be, you can build a movement with this. And the beauty of it is there's a lot of categories of people, but let's just talk about some of the most common ones, starting with the customers who buy products and the consultants who buy products and share products or just share products. You've got like your parents, right? Coaches, pastors, community leaders, entrepreneurs, many others that are under that general category. How about the wellness professionals? Because we have these cutting edge wellness products. These are not Me Too products. This is the best of the best cutting edge. And they're looking for two things: high quality wellness products that they can share with their clients, patients, the people they train, yoga instructors, massage therapists, chiropractors, personal trainers, you name it. And then also adding that second income stream. They're always looking for that. And that's something that you can share with them and say, hey, this could be a potential second income stream for what you're already doing. Now, how about the networkers? Those who are involved with the direct selling industry, referral based, online marketers, affiliate marketers, like tons of people there. That's an opportunity for you to share with those types of people, and they're always looking for additional income streams. There's like as they like to say, multiple streams of income. I like to say multiple streams of support because it's more than just income. It's your wellness support, the friendships that you develop. That's what you get to do when you build a community. Now, here's my favorite pair. I absolutely love this pair, and here's why. You've got your Gen Xers and your baby boomers who are older. I'm a baby boomer. I'm 65 years old. You even have seniors who are older than that. And then you've got your Gen Z and millennials. Two different generations function very differently from each other, right? What if somebody who's in the younger generation doesn't have a lot of money? They may still even be living at home. I have personal friends that still have their sons and daughters that are living at home with them because the economy is rough or a divorce happened or something happened where they had to be there for their kids, younger kids. When I was 19, I was able to move out. It was easy, right? In the 80s, that was simple. But here, in this day and age, a little difficult. And now people are looking for that extra 100, 200, 300, $500. That is doable here with what Energy Wave has to offer. So imagine that for free, a Gen Zer who joins TikTok can join Energy Wave. They then share the information about the wellness products with their parents or their grandparents. I'm painting one scenario for you. The parents and grandparents go to one of our holistic practitioners, Dr. Marty, who does all the overviews. They look at the information, they say, I want to try that. That sounds like something that could help me. And they do. And what happens if they get a result? Like the majority of people who have been using our products are getting great testimonials quickly. The younger person in the family has supported the older person. The younger person in the community has supported somebody of their own age or somebody older. Two generations supporting each other, or groups of generations, sets of two, right? And the same thing can go at each level. Gen Zers can help Gen Zers, and Gen Xers can help Gen Xers, and baby boomers can support baby boomers. It doesn't matter. But the fact that we're building a community of generations that usually don't connect, there's a disconnect in this culture that we live in this day and age. Totally different types of people. One grew up on technology, the other grew up on a checkbook, right? That's my generation. Kids today, they go grow up on Cash App. They're like, hey, let's go, right? So, what if they can come together and we're building a movement, a community, and bringing people together? That younger person becomes the hero of the family. I like to always put that analogy out. Doesn't just have to be that. That single mom can join for free and not have to pay anything and be able to share with others and make a difference in others people's lives, and they get the reward money for the diapers and everything else that the baby daddy may not be supporting them with. There's so many ways that you can look at this when you build a community. So you do get to be one of the first now because we're in pre-launch. This is March of 2026 when I'm recording, and this will be in an early stage for quite some time. So be one of the first. We already have members in all of these countries that you see on the screen: USA, Canada, Puerto Rico, Mexico, UK, Nigeria, India, and we're going global with this. So if you do want to sign up for free after listening to this, just look for me as Mr. Support Friend on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, or just join for free by going to the U+2team.com. Get your account, get your position. You never know. There might be somebody who comes after you that may really go after this, and that could actually benefit you on the long term just because you made the decision to be one of the first and join for free. No obligation, no credit card, no nothing. Just get an account, just like you would a Gmail account, right? All right, here's the second half: the products. I absolutely love this. We'll break it down into two categories. Remember, we're dealing with twos and fours. Energy Wave gives you a powerful portfolio of premium wellness products and AI tools that are affordable, easy to use, and easy to share. Let's focus on the wellness side first, right? So these are cutting edge wellness solutions. And let's look at these in pairs. I'm going to break this down in pairs to make it really simple. Let's talk about the two flagship products, the Nitro Max and the Phyto Pro Max. Now, these are oral strips. This is the latest technology. They work together, they work separately. They're only $49, and that's about $1.63 a day. So $49.49 PV gives you a month's supply, 30 strips. I'll show you how you use it, but let me tell you, this is not Me Too stuff. This is not your pills and your capsules. This is the cutting edge technology that only in 2025 was scientifically proven to do what it does. And that's the reason why people are getting such great results. Dr. Marty, our holistic practitioner who does all the overviews for the wellness products, said that he has never joined any company on the medical advisory board until Energy Wave because of this technology that we have. So that's a statement in itself. And he's been around for 36 years. This is a nutritional breakthrough. Absolutely. Let me show you what it is and how it works. It's called quantum nutritional strips. The future of supplementation. You take these individually wrapped strips and you place them on your tongue, they dissolve within seconds. Instant activation, easy, portable, convenient. You can even give them away as a sample, right? So that's another thing that's really great about sharing. You can just give a strip away. It's individually wrapped, right? Consistent measurable results, advanced nutrient delivery. Now, you put it on your tongue, which is sublingual, direct absorption into your bloodstream. It bypasses your digestive tract. There's no digestive interference. It's going right in through your tongue, down into your bloodstream, into the cellular level. Faster, stronger effects, higher bioavailability, feel results in minutes. I can tell you, I have one friend in particular. He had a pain for like 4 months. He couldn't get rid of it. He tried everything. He was going to go to the doctor, and I told him about this, and he said, that sounds really interesting. He tried it. Within 4 days, his pain was gone, and he said to me, David, I'm not going to, share with a lot of people, but I'll definitely be your customer for life. You're going to get a lot of people that do just that. And you know what's going to happen? They'll start sharing their stories naturally. And when they do that, somebody said, well, how do I get that? I said, well, you can either go to my friend David, or I'll take my referral link and I'll share it with you and I'll get the reward, which will reduce the cost of my products that I buy for myself. That's why this is organic. This is a movement. This is different than just doing sales. We're not really coming from that level with this situation. All right, so those were the first two, right? Flagship. Now we also just introduced transdermal patches, right? In March, we introduced them. There's one for weight loss support. There's one for brain and mental health, right? Mental clarity and things like that. So, Weight Burn Plus is metabolic support for weight loss. Brain Energy is finely tuned mental performance. So now you have two more that you can offer. And Dr. Marty talked about the ingredients, and he was part of the team that formulated and put the right ingredients in this. Like in the weight loss support, right? The Weight Burn Plus, it actually helps your body naturally produce GLP-1. That's the hottest topic in the weight loss industry through pharmaceuticals, right? And you know how much those cost? It's like unbelievable cost. Here, $49, right? That you can get a month's supply, and it's going to help trigger your own body's GLP-1, which is proven to be able to generate metabolic support, which creates a better weight management situation for people. Now, one thing that Dr. Marty said, because people go, well, if I take it, how much can I lose? This is not a gimmick. This is not, hey, look, I lost 5 pounds in 2 minutes. No, this is your metabolism changing naturally. And when you do that, that's where you can have a longer term consistency of your body balancing back to what it should be when it gets out of alignment. So that's what you're dealing with. So that means people will use these products as a management, right? They're going to manage their metabolism, manage their weight. That's the idea. That means they're going to repeat order. That's going to be good for rewards if you share it with people. So good for the health, good for the wealth, good for the finances. Love it on both sides. And the brain energy as well. Dr. Marty raves about it. Now, here are the absorption rates. Look at the strips and patches benefits. Pills and gel caps, 10 and 20%. Transdermal patches, 40% absorption. But look at those oral strips. 90% or more. This is proven scientifically. You can go Google search it, go ask Gemini AI or ChatGPT. They will validate these absorption rates. This is exciting, and we've got the best, latest, cutting edge technology in that area. Now, there's also two more products that I like to pair up together, and that is our coffee product, which also helps you to burn calories, boost energy, crush cravings, elevate mood, but also people are commenting no crash. They're not getting the crash that you get with a lot of others. There's a special actually running on this right now. Two bags and at $39, 39 PV, 40 to 45 to 60 servings. That's a good value. Now you can pair that, for example, with the Weight Burn Plus. If that's what your goal is to try to get something moving in the direction for your weight support, then you actually could use those two together. And then finally, the last one is for testosterone, right? Now, this is a hot topic, especially men. People think of it that way. But Dr. Marty also said for women, men can take one capsule every day. And then women, he said about 3 days, every 3 days, because hormonally, testosterone is very important for both genders and to be able to have that. And Dr. Marty goes into the whole overview on all this stuff. He's scientifically a doctor, right? He understands how it all works. And these have clinically studied, proven ingredients in this particular product, right? Clinical studies that prove it does what it does. So that's exciting. It's not putting testosterone in your body, it's helping your body create its own testosterone because usually there's low T for a lot of people, right? Especially men. And that's something that can be really beneficial. So that takes care of the wellness side. Now, what about the other side, right? I said in pairs, in twos. AI marketing platform called Energize. One platform for every marketing need across all your businesses. You know how exciting this is? Not only can you use this to help share Energy Wave, but this is something that you can reach out to people no matter what they're involved with. They could be a wellness professional, business entrepreneur, coach, marketer, influencer, church, charity, you name it, real estate agent, just keep going and they can actually buy the product, right? And you're going to get the reward, and then you're going to be able to share with more and more people. They'll be able to do the same thing if they want to. So they don't have to just do Energy Wave. They can use the tool for whatever they're excited about already, or what their business is, or their charity, or their church. That's powerful. And commissions and rewards are generated. So I get excited about this. This will launch in the second quarter of 2026. So be prepared for that. It's exciting. You'll see all the different opportunities and possibilities of what you can get with the AI tools. Now, let's go to the final part, the final element, the rewards. There are four ways that you can earn. Number one is retail rewards, and number two every order bonus. Those two kind of go together. Then you have overflow bonus and matching bonus. I'm going to break this down. I don't know how many of you know the cash flow quadrant with Robert Kiyosaki, but I put this into a quadrant format. On the upper left, you have your retail rewards. If somebody buys at retail price, example, at $59 and the consultant preferred customer price is $49, then you get the $10 retail reward if you referred them, right? And then you're also going to get the volume with the 49 PV, and I'll explain that in a second. You can also buy products at wholesale or consultant price and resell them at retail price. So those are your two ways where you can get retail rewards. So let's go to the lower left quadrant. You've got every order bonus, the EOB. Now this is like a unilevel for those of you who know in direct selling. This is structured in a unilevel. 6 levels are the possibilities that you have within the structure. It's going to be a little bit more. I'm going to show you that in a second. But on the first level, what they do is they take 50% of the PV, the product value, point value, that's tied to every product, and they put half of it into the every order bonus. They put the other half into the upper right quadrant, which is the overflow bonus. I'll get to that in a second. Then if you look at the percentages on the screen, you see 50%, 20%, 10, 10, 5, and 5 going down 6 levels. 50% of 50% of the PV is 25% if it's dollar for dollar, right? Meaning if it's $49 and 49 PV, that's dollar for dollar. That means in real math, you're getting 25% on the first level, not just in a fast start bonus, which is an industry term, one time, but every time somebody buys. You know what that is? That's a game changer. You know why? Because in most of these types of structures in the industry, you only get 5 to 10%. So when you're personally referring, if you can refer 4 people, and that's why I said focus on 2 and 4, get your first two followed by your second two. I like to break it down to elementary school math. 2 plus 2 equals 4. We all learned that when we were in kindergarten, right? 2 plus 2 equals 4. If you can just keep your mentality like, okay, what do I do? My first two and my second two. Got it. And you get 4 people referred who, let's say all of you are buying the same level of product. You're buying a product, they're buying a product, you're buying 2 products, they're buying 2 products, you're buying 1 product, they're buying 2 products. That means you only need 2 referrals and you'll be able to get enough to pay for your 1 product. It's so powerful on that first level. And we've already been seeing that in real world results. That's a game changer. You don't see that in the top companies that are out there in the industry. You do not see a 25% on every order. Only maybe on the first order, 50% fast start, 25% fast start, and then it goes down to 5 or 10% monthly. Ours, every single order that somebody makes that you've personally referred, you're going to get 25%. I'll ask the question one more time. Does Facebook give you something if you refer somebody to Facebook and they bought a Facebook ad? Then the answer is no. Does ChatGPT give you anything if somebody goes from the free account and upgrades to the $20 premium account so they can be able to use it 24/7? Does ChatGPT OpenAI source give you anything for that? No. Does Energy Wave give you something if somebody buys a product and service from Energy Wave that you personally referred and you didn't buy anything yourself? Yes. And do they give you more if you buy something? Yes, because if you buy a monthly order, you get the second level of the every order bonus. If you go on a subscription monthly, which many people do after they use the product, they go on a subscription. Makes it easy. Every order, every month, they get a subscription. They get the third level. If you refer 4 subscribers, you get the fourth. If you refer 6 subscribers, you get the fifth level. And if you refer 10 subscribers, you get the diamond level, which is the sixth level, which is exciting because now you're picking up percentages on everybody that's in your 6 level organization. That's powerful. Now let's go to the overflow bonus. What is that? That's just like a 2 team plan, a binary, a 2 team infinity plan. It goes to infinite levels. You build 2 teams, one on your left, one on your right. How does that start? 50% of the PV goes into the overflow bonus. What do? You refer 1 person, you put them on your left team, 1 person on your right team. Okay, great. Got it. I just now got my structure qualified. Now everybody's ordering product every month, right? Now you can pick up to infinity on the lesser volume leg because that's how overflow bonus, binary bonuses work, all the way to infinity. That's powerful. And in this, it starts at 10%. And once you've gotten to the referrals of 10 people, then you can get up to 20% paid on the lesser leg, and that's paid weekly. There are weekly caps. If you can see on the screen, even at the lowest level, at bronze level, $1,000 weekly. That's $4,000 a month if there's 4 weeks in a month, right? If you get the silver level, which is what I've highlighted, everything that's four, I've highlighted in this plan because that's your goal. It's just refer four people. If everybody can kind of work their way to that, no matter how long it takes you, then look at what you have. You have the silver level, you can make up to $8,000 or more a month because you have $2,000 weekly cap. That means if it goes over $2,000, they have to cap it because it's going to infinity. Now, in this particular overall rewards plan, the industry average, listen to me closely, those of you who are direct selling industry experience. The industry average is 35% payout of everything, right? We're going up to 70% cap. You can look at the PDF and be able to see the exact details of everything, but it's up to 70%. That's unheard of. You know the reason why? Because we're living in a day and age where you can keep the overheads low with AI technology, with questions being answered, support staff in AI, with being able to have not big office spaces which are lavish and all that. This company's not doing that. They're keeping the overhead low and they're giving it back to us, the members in the community. And that's very powerful. And I'll show you one more element coming that actually backs that up as well. Now, the matching bonus. The matching bonus goes against the overflow bonuses. So let's say, for example, you refer somebody who's making $100 in overflow bonuses, and you're qualified with four subscribers that you've personally referred. You're now going to get 20% of the people, all of them, that you've personally referred. So if somebody's making $100, you get 20. If they're making $1,000, you get 200 just for referring them if they're making that much. If they're making $10, you get $2. It's the same principle as long as you're qualified with four referrals. Now, imagine if they're referring people and you have six referrals. Now you can get 10% for everybody they refer, and so forth and so on down four levels, eight active referrals by you. Now you're getting the third level at 5%, and then 10 active, you're getting the fourth level, all for 5%. So you can pick up on four levels of matching bonus referrals in your network, personal referrals, right? Now here's where it gets really, really good. And this is what excites me. Those every order bonus and the matching bonus structures six levels on one and four levels on the other. It doesn't just stop at six levels and four levels. There's something called generational dynamic compression that's applied to both of those structures. What does that mean, David? Here's what it means. It means that if somebody's not qualified to pick up the commission because they haven't achieved what's necessary to pick it up, it looks up and it goes and rolls up and looks for the first person who is qualified in the referral network. So if that's you or it's somebody else, they're going to get the commission. You know what most companies do? They do something called breakage and they keep it for themselves. They don't pay it out to the community. In Energy Wave, they are paying it out with generational dynamic compression. Any of you who know about how compensation plans are structured in the direct selling industry, I know you're going to go sign up for free right now and ask all your detailed questions later because when I saw that, that's what I did. I said, you got to be kidding me. It's got generational dynamic compression in both the unilevel type structure and the matching bonus structure. For those of us who have done this for years, we know that's not normally done. Energy Wave is in the best interest of the community, the people, not in the company just taking everything for itself. Now, what's the other part that's unusual? Dollar for dollar. In most companies, it's $49 and maybe 35 PV. Now, I believe with our AI product line, we're going to have a lower than dollar for dollar because of the cost to be able to do it. And we're going to also be competitive by having a better price than what's out there. So you'll be able to attract people to the AI tools. They'll be able to get what other people are offering. They'll get at a lower price. But in order to do that, they'll have to drop down the PV to the normal level, right? Just the normal level. But in this case, for the wellness products, the flagship products, it's all dollar for dollar. Go tell somebody of industry experience that we're dollar for dollar and see how excited they get. They will. So I know some of you may not have that kind of experience. Here's what you have to do. Just join for free. You did it for Gmail. You did it for ChatGPT. You did it for TikTok, Facebook, MySpace, AOL, Instagram. Do I need to go at WhatsApp? You did it for all those places. You could take 5 minutes and do it here. And that's what I try to tell people all the time. Now, how do you get paid? Weekly commissions are paid using PayQuicker, industry leader for many years, pays the commissions on time. You have your commissionable week, which is a weekly time period, and then about a week or 10 days later, whatever it comes in, you'll be able to get your commissions paid onto a debit card or virtually or transfer them ACH to your bank account. And then also, soon in the second quarter of 2026, we will have USDT stablecoin payments, which means it's not moving in crypto, right? It stays right where the value is. And you'll be able to pay for your products using stablecoins, and you'll be able to receive your rewards and commissions with stablecoins. That's all coming in the second quarter of 2026. All right, so four ways to get started. There are two customer options and two consultant options. Two plus two equals four, right? We're keeping it simple. Retail customer buys at retail. Preferred customer buys at a lower level and is on a subscription. And that's the norm. That's what consultants buy at that price point as well. So most people are going to do that because even if you cancel your subscription in 30 days, you can just cancel your subscription if you're a customer, right? It doesn't matter. And the same thing with a consultant. So that's really friendly. And then on the right side there, you see the two consultant options. What most people are doing, and I'm just being honest, is they're purchasing at consultant price what they like. And then they're earning rewards for their personal referrals, but they're also building a team, right? A referral network. What other people are doing is they're joining for free after listening to a presentation like this. They're asking their deeper dive questions. If they decide they never want to do anything, okay, how many things have you joined for free and never done anything with it? You looked at it, you thought you wanted to do something, not going to do it. No harm, no foul. You don't have to give a credit card. You don't have to give anything of significance, like a social security number. You don't have to give any of that. You just sign up like you would for a Facebook account or an Instagram account or TikTok. And then share. And when you share, you can make those first level personal referrals, regardless if you're buying anything yourself. So, what I encourage you to do is you want to go and join for free now. That's the move to make is if you want to find me on social media or if you found this on my website or you found me out on YouTube or wherever it is, reach out to me. I'm on all social media as Mr. Support Friend. Ask your questions if you're the type that wants to do that before you join. Or if you've heard enough and you say, you know what, David, I'm just going to join for free. How do I do it? You just go to the u2team.com. I'm using that referral link that redirects you to my sign up page and you'll be part of our team. We have complete team support. I've been able to put in so many people this way, and there's some people that buy and there's some people that don't. I'll tell you, I'm always honest. About 50% of people have taken action to buy something, and 50% of people don't. They just share or they don't do anything. So that's a pretty good percentage to get 50. Half the people are buying who've joined for free, and half the people are sitting there just referring or just haven't decided to do anything yet. They just locked up a position for the future. That's pretty powerful stuff. So, with all that said, we also have regional events that are coming up starting in the second quarter of 2026. Look around where this video is to see which ones they are. The first one's going to be in North Carolina, and then we're going to have other ones that will be reaching out to other parts of the United States and the world eventually. So, check for that. But let me sum it up like this. I'll go back to this. How many times do people sign up for a social network site? How many times do people download an app onto their phone for free? Are they receiving any rewards when they tell their friends or their family members that they really like that app or that social network? The answer is usually no. In most cases, 99% is no. And that's the beauty of this. You can take the same action, take 5 minutes to sign up for something for free, position yourself, use it as often as you like, never use it, and you don't have to buy anything, and you can still receive a reward when somebody does want to buy something. And think of how you've made a difference in somebody else's life. It's not about you, it's about we, right? Not about me. It's about helping other people in two key areas of their lives, their health and their finances, or as a lot of people like to say, their health and their wealth. That's what we have at Energy Wave. This is a movement. Thank you for taking the time to listen. If I reached out to you on social media and you listened this far, get back to me. I'll give you my referral link or just go to the u2team.com. If you have questions, I'm here to support you. My name's David. I'm Mr. Support Friend. And as always, I wish you all the best in achieving your dreams and goals. Have a wonderful day.